Hello everyone, my name is Phob. A business needs to stay unique in order for its company, in order to success and to be sustainable. So now I will talk about the uniqueness of my business model. So first of all, what I want to talk about is that um, just rewind a little bit and talk that my business model, it is an educational program, or it is just like for students like age from 6 to 10, or like for primary students, and also and that is like my business model. And now I will talk about my business uniqueness. First, in order to know like our business uniqueness, that we have to know about that I have to know about my own business, like missions, my values, and also my vision. So we talk about of them first. First of all, the vision. What is the vision of the company? Basically, the vision of a company, it is how that company wants the future to happen. It may be like they will perceive the futures as very bright, and how many percentage of people, like for example, like for like computer or like an IT company, then they may want to have like 80% of like or 1 billion of people will use their products in the next 5 years, or etc. And so what is the vision of my company? First, like say before, it is like for really small children, and I'm just like a startup company with really little experiences. So I think that my vision is like for the will like it will just grow, but grow like at a steady rate, not really like a unicorn business. It will just grow like, for example, I would just hope in order to attract like 10 or possibly like 20 customers in the next a month, and then I hope that I can extend it like for possibly like 100 or like 200 customers in this year, and when we just expand because I just can't hold to have a lot of customers right away. It won't really happen. And next up, it is about my mission. The mission is that if we talk about my company's like daily habit, the describing my company day-to-day job. For example, and so about my company, like I think that my day-to-day job is like treat every customers like right and try in order to improve my own business like daily because like an educational like world or apps worse. It is like just there are many big companies out there, and I don't want to say this like Radcliffe funny stories like Khan Academy, etc. So that means that what I can do is that I have to have like better quality content than them, and that and I will also have to like, update my apps every day and try to fix some bugs in my devices in my apps if there are, and so on. It is just like my day-to-day jobs. And next up, it is about the values. The values of a business, it is defined by how what problems or like what problems does that business have to show. For example, like Microsoft company, it is just like a multi-tech company, which means it will be able to provide like computers and like software and with this like Microsoft Edge and our etc. program for its customer to like have in order to deal with or like educating or like online, because like for real online it is or doing online things. So let's talk about the values of my companies. The values of my company, it is that it will help the people in my company and in the customers in my company in order to have like a sustainable education with low cost, and also it will be a high quality education with like, and we also with good tutors if that's possible. So that means it will just provide everyone with good education. So our problem so we have to solve is that we have to be able to get education and get good grades in schools, or like get good experiences in business or in the future jobs. That is what I want them to do in the future. So based on these missions, based on these values of the visions, then now I will talk about the uniqueness of my company. The uniqueness of my company is that, first of all, like for example, because like they just want many, the first thing that I want to have is like just a thing that is called like custom learning, which means that we use AI or technology in order to track how the people, how the customer or how the learners are using my devices. It's like how much time do they spend on each learning, like and decide whether that task is difficult or more challenging, and we just like based on it and say that, oh, since it is too hard for her, then we will just for that customer, so we will rise the difficulty, and if it will lower the difficulty, or if it is like too easy, then we will like my company, it will try to rise the difficulty and etc. So that means like we will also have like quizzes, like other exams in order to like keep the learners, in order to keep revising their learning, and also a thing that I think that I have a uniqueness from them. Like I said before, it is like discussions or community pages. It is like a place for people to communicate with each other and talk about the education learning. And there will be more teachers around in order to like keep it, so that it will be so that everyone have to follow some rules. And then thirdly, the third uniqueness of my company, it is not customer service, but what I want to talk is that the way that because my way that I do my business, or like how do I make money from my business. I know that also company, for example, like Khan Academy or like Duolingo, although they are free, but if people want into to like have like not learning, no ads, or like to have better services, that they have to pay like a subscription fee. But my business is kind of like different from that, which means I will allow them to access to everything, but like, and I would just try, because I would just try to keep like my margin and my customer to keep everything under control, and just trying to make money by having ads, not too much ads though, because I can't ask them to do it. And I will also have like a donation, because I hope that everyone will support me. And also, um, and and that is everything that I have to say in this video. Thank you everyone for listening, and bye bye. And